What's up, Internet? This is Ramblin' Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Hopefully, my Valkyrie crew will fare a little bit better against these golems. I imagine they will, if for no other reason, just by virtue of having more guys to do damage. And they do have some magic, so they should be able to do some damage to those golems pretty well. Should be able to finish off that cleric, too. I like how the Valkyrie with the... Well, I guess she does have a bolder spear. But she's doing more damage than the Valkyrie with the better spear. That's kind of unusual, but, you know, whatever. Probably don't want to re-engage that unit quite yet, just because my middle Valkyrie is kind of taking a bit of a beating there. So let's have her return back to home, and we'll take her out later. We're just going to chill here for a little while. I want to push up north from the west and the east kind of in unison. How many people do I have here? Leia and Tyler. Let's send Leia up here as well. Let's have Katrina take on this fellow. Just because he's a wizard. And wizards are chaotic. So, oh, she's got it has some undead friends, which means they're it makes this unit kind of terrible, but it also means it's an easy fight. Undead are also very chaotic, so there's that. He's using a word of pain. That's interesting. That was Word of Pain, right? Now the thing about these undead guys is that unless I can kill them both in the same engagement, they're not actually going to die. Unless I go after them with Magnus. And the reason for that is because Magnus has a Blessed Sword. And if you kill an undead with a holy attack, they will be kind of permanently purged, or whatever you want to call it. How is Magnus doing? In terms of health, he needs some time to regenerate. How about Fiona? She could probably use a little bit more time. This place is leaning awful? Yeah, I should have no problem bringing that with pretty much any of my guys. So, let's start sending Magnus up. And let's send Katrina up about here. And let's send Leia up over here. Just kind of approaching the north without actually just kind of going for it. We meet again, Mr. Doll Master with lots of witches in your unit. Wow, that's a lot of damage in a single round of combat. Oh no, don't hit me with your doll! Wow, those witches are really working my guys. But the good news is we took almost no damage from that engagement. And so there is yet another leaderless unit out there. Oh, this is nice. Let's have Leia actually go after this dude. Oh, I was gonna say let's have Magnus just kind of sit there, but that's what he's deciding to do anyways. I guess I chose a good spot to send him to. I don't know what the obsession is of the bad guys making units like this. But I mean, it works for me. Aren't you supposed to be casting on the guys in the back row? Huh. My melee guys actually worked together for once on a target that wasn't the enemy leader. This is good news. Okay, take on Mr. Sleepyhead. I forgot this was the undead unit. I just kind of went for it, just thinking that it was asleep, so it'd be an easy fight, but I might actually be able to finish the deal. That's of course not going to help, but that is going to help. Oh Leia, if only you'd been awake. We could have finished the job. You see, the skeleton kind of came back to life. Although the good news is, if I do encounter that unit again, I should be able to finish the deal because the ghost will be at a lower amount of health. Let's see how Fiona's doing. She's doing good. Okay, you go down this way. Let's have Mylene start inching up over here. And let's actually tell Fiona to go for the cleric rather than just a random position. Move Katrina up a little bit more. The goal is to kind of draw out some of the guys that start charging at you, rather than just kind of heading straight for the stronghold and having them all come for you while you're also attacking the stronghold. Thank you for waking me up. The one plus side to having all of these undead who are rather annoying to kill, but they also tend to be very easy to kill. So that does make the whole process easier, at least. And send you back to base. More phalanx, huh? Are these the same guy that I fought earlier? I think they are. This definitely looks like a unit that I've already fought before. You know, because they're already like half dead. I am Magnus, you can't hurt me! Let's just have Katrina actually go for this thing. She has the right alignment to liberate it, so it should not be an issue. Hopefully my archers should actually be able to take out that leader. You can do it! Next time around, but we do have another round of combat, so we have plenty of time. Well, we kind of killed them all. That's not quite what I was expecting, but it works for me. And we got one more guy heading for us. After this, I'm probably gonna leave it there for Magnus for this fight, this battle. He's getting a lot of work, more than I should probably focus one unit on. We want to spread it out. Oh, come on, stupid archers. You couldn't have at least one person shoot him, like, once throughout the entire fight? That's all it would have taken. Oh good, it's the knight that's the leader, not the clerics in the back. Although the clerics are going to make actually taking out the knight a little bit problematic. He's got an interesting weapon. I can't think off the top of my head of what that's actually called. Yeah, I basically did no damage that round. But thankfully their one cleric is actually in the middle, so she's actually going to get a chance to heal this round. So I did do some damage. I don't really want to actually kill this unit with Katrina because it's a very lawful unit, and Katrina wants to kill chaotic units. I just figured it kind of makes sense to go after this stronghold with her. Unfortunately, it's looking like the angle that I approached this at. I'm just going to end up bouncing that unit between the river and the stronghold for infinity. But hopefully that should give me lots of wins to turn that soldier reserve into a Amazon with. I might have to end up bringing out the big guns to do some real damage. Because that fight basically just ended up resetting to exactly the exact same as where we started at. Oh my. You know, I think I'm actually just going to skip ahead to when this whole thing is resolved. Okay, so I managed to wipe this guy out. I ended up bringing in Magnus, and first thing he did was crit the guy for 64 damage. So yeah, he was able to take out that unit with very little difficulty. Meanwhile, Fiona finished off the golems down here and moved her way up here. The little combination lightning attack that the Valkyries can do ended up being quite handy. Mylene and I moved Mandy up here as well. They're perched to take out this place. Leia is completely regenerated, so she is just about ready to head. She's headed up this way. So, send Magnus back to town. And let's have Mandy be the one that actually engages this unit. But I do want Mylene to be the one who takes the stronghold. Because I don't think Mandy has the alignment to take the stronghold. Oh, we can see Godeslis. Vanity? That's an odd unit name. That's a very odd formation, too. Go, Mandy. Wow, that's a terrible unit. I mean, I guess where they're actually placed isn't that bad, but there's only 3 guys? What up with that? Well, I'm actually a lot more able to kill that archer than I thought. I figured she was in, because she was in such an odd spot, I would have a bit of difficulty. But I guess that is not the case. Works for me. So now let's have Mandy actually just go straight for this guy. And I'm gonna have Leia go for the stronghold. And let's have Katrina go for it too. Now you get to sit there for the rest of the battle, that's what. Okay, Mylene has done her job. Let's check out the shop. Great bows, balder swords, nothing... Whoa, Annihilation. Well, let's buy a couple books of wind and a couple books of flame. But Annihilation? 60,000 gold? Or goth, rather. Jesus. Nothing else I'm interested in, but that's just ridiculous. Like, if for somehow you can actually afford that by this point, A, you're cheating, but B, definitely buy it, I guess. I mean, I guess the thing about Annihilation is, even at the end of the game, it's kind of overpowered. So I'm probably never going to buy that book. If you wanted to, you could technically buy as many of them as you wanted. That is definitely not something that I am going to do, though. Kill off Mr. Ning. That's his name, right? It's not quite completely healed up. Just because he's off to the side, though, I'm probably not going to be able to actually kill him. Do your worst, Mr. Soldier Reserves. Kind of makes me wish I'd actually gone for this unit a little bit sooner. But oh well. Nothing we can do about that now. Preparing for combat. Yay, Dead Knight. And somehow that gets me alignment up, but whatever, that works for me. Okay, so send you back to base. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to finish off these last three guys off screen, just because they're all kind of, you know, worthless pieces of junk. And then I'm going to meet you back here next time while let's play Ogre Battle 64. Catch you later.